Fantastic. Good evening. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just so that we know who's in the house, just a bit of introduction. Let's know your name, where you're joining us from, and what your profession is, and maybe what you're excited about today. So,
Okay.
Sister Yamisi, I think it's gonna start from you, and then it runs.
Okay,
I'm putting you
no
on the
problem.
spot, right? I miss you.
No, not a
We
problem.
want to be in the UK. Coming along with Uncle together
Let
this
the
time.
corona stuff get off the way, then you feel it.
Yeah.
Good evening, all.
Good evening.
My
Good
name is
evening.
Yemi Bankole, calling from Nigeria. I'm an accountant by profession and a farmer by passion.
Yes,
Thank you.
so
Good
a
evening,
pleasure to have
everyone.
you on tonight.
Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My
Good
name is
evening.
Joe Bankole. I'm a communication expert, a journalist, a writer, and it's a pleasure to be with you on this platform.
It's a pleasure to have you on, sir.
All
Miss
right.
Ferguson, it's your turn to shine.
Hi,
Amen.
everyone. I'm Pamela Ferguson here in the United States in Dallas, Texas. I'm a financial strategist and I'm so happy to be on today.
Fantastic to have you on. Okay, who next? Abima, I think you go next. And Emilia, I'm bringing people in. Sorry, you will be interrupted for a bit because people are coming and I'm kind of like letting them in. Emilia, your turn to shine, ma'am.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good
My name
evening.
is Emilia. I'm speaking from London,
Great to
and
have you on
I
tonight.
am on a comment.
All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. Ulubenga, your turn to shine.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Solubengo Ilaya, a father of two, and uh, and a husband to one amazing, beautiful,
Oh,
fantastic, sexy
yeah.
wife. I'm calling from London, and it's fantastic. It's great to be here.
Fantastic. Great to have you. Mr. Wayman Pedersen, it's your turn to shine.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm still driving. I'm Wayman Patterson from the awesome United States here. I am a realtor by trade with a background in finance, and I am now pursuing my dream of entrepreneurship and utilizing this vehicle to meet all of my financial goals as well as help other people do the same and having a joy while doing it.
Fantastic. Great to have you on with us, sir.
Thank
Olasunbo
you.
Ajayi, your turn to shine. Okay, okay. All right. I'm not sure she can hear us. I think she's not joining with audio. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna get cracking. I think we will introduce other people as they're joining us. Um, okay, maybe one more chance. All right. I want to say thank you everybody for coming tonight. I know for some of you, you know me, I know you, and the project I'm working on right now is really close to my heart, and that's why I'm sharing this with you because it says that ambition is about me, but vision is about we. So what I have is goes beyond me, and so whatever we're going to be sharing tonight is because it's close to my heart, and because I care about the people that are on this platform. That's why I've invited you to take a look at this. Olasumbo, your turn to shine. Just unmute yourself and let's get to meet you. Where are you joining us from? What your name is, and then yeah.
Hello, everybody. My name is
Hi.
Olasumbo Ajayi. I'm joining from Ilford, London.
Great to have you. What's your profession? What's your profession?
Sorry?
I said, what's your profession?
I'm a mental health.
Nurse. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll get it on to you. Sister Woman. If you just unmute yourself, let's get to meet you, and we're getting on shortly. All right, I think, yeah, she's still muted. All right, so what I was saying earlier on is I'm really excited to be sharing this with you, and it's information. I always say that whatever you do with this information is entirely up to you. No pressures to buy or do anything, but it's just that this is close to my heart, and I just wanted you to have a look at the information. And then a couple of people that coming on here to share some things with us, and what we're building here is super huge. A little bit about me, yes. I'm a mother of three. Fantastic. In fact, my first son became 17 yesterday, which is exciting. I look at him, I'm like, oh my God, where did those 17 years go? It's so amazing. They grow up so fast. Married to one amazing man. We've been together for 22 years, married for 17 plus years. It's just pretty awesome. And one thing that stands out about me is that I love people, right? I love to share. And I love to, when I meet you, I want you to be in a better place. Just because you've come across me, that's it. If I can achieve you smiling because it came across me, that's it. My job is done. But I want to do much more. I want to do much more. So we came into the United Kingdom about 10 years ago. Some of you know the story already. And you know how it is when you have to grapple with being in a new country, starting all over again, from you being on 100%, it started from sub-zero. It's challenging. It's challenging. I can assure you it's challenging. But I know that over the years, one thing that's happened with me was because I had to go through, it was really tough. I remember that I started comfort eating, and from my skinny size 8, 10, I just started ballooning. You know how it is that when your mental state is not in the right place, and it's just what it is. And I just saw that, okay, 10, 12, 14, almost 32 or 16. Now look in the mirror, I'm like, oh God, this is not me. This cannot be me. I need to do something. But like a lot of women will say, my husband was not complaining. It wasn't. But I knew my health wasn't the way it should be. But something changed one day, right? So I was taking a walk and went to the library with the children. And then I was approached by a particular lady to say, oh, come and check your BMI. I'm like, okay, BMI, okay. First time I will do it ever. And says it's just a health check. Let's just have a look. Check your height, check against your weight, and then we go from there. So I did, step on the scale, check my height, the moment of truth. I sat across the lady, and she was going to interpret what she saw to me. And she said to me, you are overweight. And before she actually said that, she asked me a few questions. And the first question was, okay, are you married? Yes, I'm married. Is your husband in this country? Yes. You know, simple enough question. You have children? Yes, I've got 3. Are they in this country? Yes. First uncomfortable question. Do you want to be your husband's wife forever? I'm like, okay, yes, that's why I married him. Oh, would you like to be healthy, to see these children do great things in life? I said, okay, get to the point. Yes. He said, I know you have the motivation to do what you need to do, because with what I've seen, you're overweight, tending towards obese, and actually at very big risk of having diabetes. And the light bulb went in my head. Now, suddenly the picture I was looking at that didn't so much like married my reality. I said, I'm doing everything so that I can be healthy, and, you know, bringing my family to the United Kingdom is to give them a better chance at life. I want to be around to see that without having to deal with health issues. So he said, do something about it. So my journey into wellness began. And yeah, a friend called me just like I called you one day. I said, Sean, I heard about this amazing company they have. I need you to take a look at this. I'm like, okay, what do they do? They are wellness products. Don't worry, sign me up. I'm actually looking to lose some weight and I need to do it fast. It's okay, good. Said, if it works for me, I'm happy to give you good reviews. And that was how I got started. I got some amazing results, right? And I've helped thousands of people along the line. So what I'm going to be sharing with you today is a mission that is close to my heart. And why I'm sharing it, because I can't achieve it alone. And I just want you to take a look at it, because ambition is about me, but vision is about we. This, give me one moment. Okay, just a moment here before we, can anyone see my slides so far? No? Anyone see me? No? You can, okay. Trying to go to the next level, but it's not aligned. Just give me 1 moment while this. Stop sharing. Okay, it's gonna come out now. Just all right. So a few of the information of what I've got tonight is really to get us to the next place where I can. So the vision I have for this year is to help 10,000 women become body confidence, and to actually become entrepreneurs. And why do I say that? Especially as women, two things plague us. It's either once you start having children, your body outlook, you just start losing that grit because you feel like, oh, I'm not up to, or my energy is not up to what it needs to be, and you're thinking, and people are talking at you, not almost forgetting about where you're coming from. And secondly, is the finance to actually live the life that we say that we want to live. And I was saying, what if I could have a platform that helps me to do not just help body confidence, but also something that can put money back in people's pocket. And so we found this amazing platform, and the name of the company is called It Works. Now, a little bit about It Works and why I'm sharing this with you. It Works is a manufacturing company, and they're based in the United States. In fact, the company has been in business for 19 years, and the vision is to empower families to be healthy and obviously to be a platform to create entrepreneurship. And over this last 19 years, millions of lives have been saved, millions of bodies have been transformed, health restored. And in fact, the company has done over 6 billion in revenues. And over this period, 98% of the people that have been helped has been in the United States, whereas the opportunities are available for people in 26 plus countries. So what we're right now doing is expanding globally, looking for leadership. And the reason you are on this platform today is because, Lord, there's a leadership in you, and there's a network that you've got that we know that we can all come together to achieve something really, really great together. And what sort of products do we have? For any entrepreneurship journey that you're going to be on, it's either you are service-based or product-based. As It Works, we are product-based. And just one moment. I don't know why my slide is not coming on. I think I'm going to ask for some help. Just give me one moment where Mr. Jarrell Wilkins, can I make you host? Because my slide is not coming up like the way it is. And I'm going to introduce you shortly. So if you can unmute and let me know if that's okay.
Sure, absolutely.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. All right. I'm going to make so that we don't waste time at all. All right. Okay. So I'm going to be bringing forward my mentor and someone that when we got talking about this vision and how big it is, the vision is build it for your last name. It says that ambition is about me, but vision is about we. Build it for your last name is a vision that applies to every one of us. Whatever we do, whatever our profession is, we are building something, not just for now, but something that's going to transcend us. So that inheritance is what you leave for people, but a legacy is what you leave in people. And taking us further to share and talk more about this vision is this gentleman. It's close to my heart. I met him about 4 years ago, and it was at a conference. I was hearing him and the wife speaking at the conference, and I said, one day there's something that we're going to do together, because I just love people when they are unapologetically a Christian and doing amazing things, using the Bible-based principles to create some amazing connections globally. This gentleman has helped tens of thousands of people all over the world. In fact, by the time he was 30, he was already a millionaire. And not just that, the heart of servant leadership. I'm telling you that when you have done so well, so young, so early, and with that humility of heart, it's amazing. So I'll bring forward to speak to us my mentor, my friend, Mr. Jarrell Wilkins. Please take it away.
Absolutely, Sharon. You always find a way to sneak out of doing your job, okay? And I'm watching you. You tried to blame it on the slides today.
My therapy is coming, but you know what? We'll get to, because we have so many high-powered people on here. I can't just wait to get into it. Right.
Absolutely. It's fine. It's fine. I love it. I see many of them already on, and in the interest of time, I'm excited to be on as well and talk a little bit about It Works and our experience and our journey with this company. You heard Shayon talk about this in terms of the company itself. And, she highlighted some key elements about our company, It Works Global. She talked about the over $6 billion in revenues that the company's done. She talked about how we're opening over 20 countries and the growth that's taken place. And when you look at it in terms of the amount of people that are involved in our company globally, it is amazing. Different walks of life, different political views, different spiritual backgrounds, different ethnicities, all together within this company. We're family-owned, faith-based, as well as debt-free as well. This is the corporate office that's right there in Bradenton, Florida. It used to be a shopping center and a mall. And we went in and bought this building about 10 years ago. So there's no mortgage or any rent payments that are ever due on it because It Works owns it and is completely debt-free. We've got hundreds of employees that work out of this office. Then, of course, we've got offices that are similar to this one all over the world. So we've got an office in Mexico City. We've got offices spread all throughout different parts of Asia, in South Korea, as well as in Japan. And then we, of course, have our European headquarters, which is in Dublin, Ireland. And so all of that you see here on this particular screen is a little bit in terms of the structure of what we call It Works Global. Now, let me kind of shift gears and talk about our strategy in terms of what we actually do. You heard Dr. Shayoun talk about the products that we market, or that we are a health and wellness company. I like to tell people we are the before and after company. This is what you look like before It Works in terms of your physical body and even your bank account. And this is what you look like afterwards. But I want to talk about the star of the show just for a moment here. We are primarily positioned in the coffee industry. Now, the thing that a lot of people don't realize is that coffee is not a luxury. It is an essential, what I call, commodity. Why do I say that? Well, when you look at what's taking place in the world today, you're hearing conversations of, is it an essential product? Is it an essential service? Is that an essential business? And what determines if it is essential is when things happen that none of us planned for, whether it be a pandemic, a crashing of the markets, does it impact your ability to earn income? And are people still finding a way to spend money on this product or this service? And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand that coffee is the world's most consumed beverage on the planet. It is also the second highest traded commodity after oil. Now, let me just pause for 1 second and explain what that means. Commodity means that there is an essential existing demand in the marketplace that is not impacted whatsoever by a pandemic. It's not impacted by countries going to war. People will still find a way to spend money on this. And so when you look at oil, it's the #1 traded commodity. Right after oil, it's not silver, it's not gold, it's not flour, it's not corn, it is actually coffee. More than 400 billion cups are served every single year. You look in the States, over 146 billion cups of coffee are served annually. Over in Europe, where Dr. Shayoun is and many of you are, Europe has the largest market of coffee drinkers on the planet. They represent about 30% of the global coffee market in the world. Over in Canada, 2 out of every 3 Canadians drink coffee every single day. And here's what's interesting. I used to think that coffee was just for older people. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not the truth, because 40% of college students 18 to 24, they drink coffee every day. Millennials, these are people born from 1982 to the year 2000, they consume 44% of all the coffee in the United States. And over in Australia, a country my wife and I have visited many times before, they drink an estimated 1.3 million cups of coffee every day. So the question that people ask is, all right, Jared, obviously we're familiar with coffee. Some people say, Jared, you know what? I drink coffee, or maybe you don't drink coffee. Maybe you're part of the minority of people that do not drink coffee. Here's what I want you to pay attention to. You do not get wealthy, nor do you get rich, or nor do you even do well by what it is that you do. You couldn't get wealthy by drinking coffee, because business is all about supply and demand. And so we as a company, It Works, did not invent coffee. What we've done is innovated. Now, let's talk about innovation for a quick second here. Innovation means you find a product or service that is already in invention and you find a way to make it better. So what has It Works done? It Works has found a way to make coffee better. Not only taste better, but also make you feel better. How have we gone about in doing that? Here's what we've done, ladies and gentlemen. We have infused into our coffee some properties and ingredients that allow for it to do some remarkable things. First of all, we've got two different variations of our coffee. We've got our keto coffee, and many of you, you're familiar with the keto lifestyle, even the keto diet. And just a quick crash course, you have to understand that coffee, when you look at it, is like I told you, the most consumed beverage on the face of the planet. But keto coffee, what it does, it supports a low carb ketogenic lifestyle. It helps you stay sharp, focused, and in a good mood, and it fights off hunger cravings. Also, we've got our skinny brew coffee. Now, the keto coffee has a little bit cream and sugar in it. It's got grass-fed butter infused into it. It has MCT oil infused into it, and Himalayan salt. And all of you guys know that that is also great for your body in terms of how it functions. And so here's what I love about our keto coffee. You can't see, taste, or smell any one of those ingredients. All you do is you get a delicious tasting cup of gourmet coffee. Then, of course, for those of you that like your coffee black, we've got the skinny brew coffee for you. It's a fat-burning coffee blend that has what we call nootropics in it. Now, for those of you who were like me a few months ago, I didn't know what nootropics was. This was new to me in terms of a concept. So all you have to do is go to Google, go to WebMD or PubMed, type in the word nootropics, any health ailment that you are familiar with, and you'll see what not only the medical community, but also the scientific community has been saying for decades when it comes to nootropics. Now, here's what our coffee does. It burns body fat. It doesn't get rid of it, it burns it. Now, you know there's a difference between losing fat and burning fat. It burns body fat. It increases your metabolism. It has 6 brain boosting ingredients known to increase motivation, concentration, and alertness. And how many of us need to be alert at this time and hour, right? Then, of course, for those of you that do not drink coffee at all for whatever reason, we've got our keto tea. Now, we've got over 50 other products that we market. These products are designed in different spectrums of our industries when it comes to beauty, weight loss, and nutrition. They're designed to help you lose up to 31 pounds in 90 days, control carbs and block fats from food, detox, balance, and alkalize the body, tighten, tone, and firm the skin, and replenish your youthful glow. This is one of our top-selling packages when it comes to our Fit 30 Super Pack right there in the UK as well. And here's some before and after pictures of individuals that have actually used our products and gotten tremendous results. You know, the first person I want to swing the call over to is Pam Ferguson. She's an emerald in our business. And I'll explain what that means in a moment here. But, you know, Pam, why don't you come on and share with the audience here what, you know, number one, how you were introduced to It Works. Number two, why you guys said yes. And number three, what have been some of the results you've seen maybe from drinking the keto coffee or the skinny brew coffee or any one of the products you want to share? Maybe take about a minute and a half and just kind of talk to us real quickly here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Well, we heard about It Works through you. You reached out to us, and you know, during that time, about 2 years ago, it was a real struggle for me and my husband. He was just diagnosed with epilepsy, and we were just confused and not understanding what actually was going on. He was depressed, and during that time, when you reached out to us, you reached out about the company. At the same time, I was researching how to deal with these seizures. And once my husband came and told me, you know, what we were looking at, what we were getting ready to do, I responded to him, wow, this is funny because from my research, I was led to keto, the keto diet. And so for me, it just made sense for us to go ahead and try it out because It Works had a keto line. And so that was exciting for me. We got the product in, and he tried the keto coffee, and I was so impressed that not only him in that first month we were in business, but we had a customer who expressed that she didn't want to do business, but her husband had a stroke, and she tried the keto coffee with her husband because of my husband's story. And she came to our first launch meeting and insisted that she come and give a testimony because he was able, after the first week of drinking that coffee, he was starting to form full sentences. And she gave us a recorded testimony, and she came to our launch meeting because of the keto coffee, people don't understand that the ingredients is brain food. And so that's why my husband has such good benefits from it, because when he has a seizure, most people are very weak for about a week time period. And with him, he constantly gets that food and that energy going straight to his brain, and he has a seizure and he's able to just pick up and go and keep it moving. So it doesn't stop the seizures, but it definitely allows him to get up and continue on with regular life, which is what he was being robbed of initially.
Wow. You know, every time I hear that story in terms of what these products have done for you and your husband and just your family, it always reminds me of the significance of what we're doing, and more importantly, why we're doing it. So thank you so much for sharing it, and obviously being on as well. You know, I want to shift gears for the next 7-8 minutes we've got left. Got a couple more people I want to introduce you to in a moment here, but I want to talk to you about how you set up your own home-based business inside of ItWorks, and you're able to profit from marketing our products online. You know, we get paid 7 different ways, and the first way you're going to get paid in our company is through the retail commissions. Here's how it works. You're able to earn cash in hand and online up to 40% paid monthly on the purchases that are made on your state-of-the-art website that ItWorks will set you up with. People will literally go to your website, order our keto coffee, our skinny brew coffee, or any of the other products. ItWorks will ship the products to that individual that ordered it, but deposit the commissions in your account. So it's pretty phenomenal. The second way you're going to get paid is through the loyal customer program. You're going to be able to earn online up to 45% on their initial 3-month subscription, and that will be paid monthly to you. Now, here's how this works. A loyal customer gets access to our products for the wholesale price point. So it's about 40% less in terms of price for a loyal customer than it is a regular retail customer. All you have to do to become a loyal customer is agree to try 1 product a month for the next 90 days, and you have complete access and full autonomy to what you order and when you order these products, and they're shipped directly to your doorstep. We are, as business owners with ItWorks, we're backed by our loyal customer support team that is nicknamed Utopia. ItWorks will follow up with your customers for you and share additional products on your behalf, putting more money in your pocket. Then, of course, one of my favorite ways to get paid is through the Fast Start bonus. Now, this is for those of you that want to start earning money right away. When you refer someone to our company that becomes a distributor, and they go out and acquire customers within their first 30 days of getting started, you're going to get paid a Fast Start weekly bonus. If they acquire 2 loyal customers within their first 30 days, you earn $50. If they acquired 4, you would earn $100. If they acquired 6, you would earn $150. But it does not stop there, because that individual that did all the referring, they would qualify for up to $150 in a free product credit, or what we call a shopping spree, that they can utilize to go out and order more of the ItWorks products. So it becomes a win-win scenario for you and the person you referred. Methods 4, 5, and 6 that we get paid, I will not share in grave detail, but I want to bring on Mr. Wayman Patterson. And the reason being is because he is an example of someone that has started the ItWorks business and has profited immensely. And he'll tell you from methods 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And he works the business on a very part-time basis. But, you know, I don't know many people that can start a business from the comfort of their home using their smartphone, a legal business is that, set it up, and within the setup of it, maybe 3 to 6 months, and after that, be able to go focus on other endeavors and still collect a residual income of multiple 4 and sometimes 5 figures that he has been able to deposit in this account on a monthly basis. And so I want you to share, Wayman, your professional background. Many people ask, do men do well in our business? And I always love pointing to examples of people on our team that have been able to do that. But talk about, you know, why you got started and what have been the results since you got started from a financial perspective with our company here.
Absolutely, Ms. Wilkins, can you hear me?
And we can see you. We know you're on the road, so we know you're working and getting things done.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I didn't want to pass up the opportunity to be able to share my story. So I thank both you and Shayoun for the opportunity. But ladies and gentlemen, I had the pleasure of listening to the different backgrounds and job professions that each of you hold. And my hat goes off to you because all of you sound so established and well off. And I say that because I had a background in finance and was a VP and branch manager and had multiple positions. But one day they thought I was not essential and decided to fire me. But now that I look back, I could see that I was promoted to destiny. And I was able to say yes to this amazing opportunity because of that. But what I love about this is that the reason why you're hearing this now, you're in a position to work your full-time job, but as the late Jim Rohn says, work part-time on your fortune. We as an organization are committed to building things for our legacy and building it for our last name so that things can outlive us. And with this vehicle, we can do just exactly that, where we can set up financial security for not only us, but those people who are attached to us. And like Mr. Wilkins says, yes, very part-time, we can work right from our phone, but be able to create full-time income, where you have the ability to write your own check. And the question is, how big do you want it to be? Where we can show you the roadmap to success so that you can follow the plan and from play by play, be able to execute and get that desired income that you would like. And I said yes to this awesome, amazing opportunity because of the people that we're associated with. When I saw Mr. Wilkins, I said, okay, I know it's a done deal. From him and his wife's leadership, as well as my sponsors, we were destined for success and greatness. And in It Works history, our team is the fastest growing team. And that's because of their leadership, as well as their years of experience and having the ability to understand the compensation plan and how to make sure that we are maximizing it to build a better future for ourselves. And what I love about It Works, the vehicle is crazy simple, and we're just doing simple swaps. I was already drinking coffee. Now I drink coffee that I get paid on, as well as lose weight on, as well as feel better after I drink it. So we're not asking you to do anything that you're not already doing. We're encouraging you to get paid from your consumption, and that's it.
You know, it's amazing when you explain the business. It's very simple for people to understand, and it's also simple for people to do. I look at, you know, Wayman, many other industries that a person can start a business in, whether it be the tax business, or they can start in the real estate business, or they can start in the, you know, the hair industry. There's so many different hurdles, from employees, owning buildings, licensing, all types of things that have to be set up. Here, it's pretty much a simple plug and play, and you're an example of that. You know, in closing, I want to bring on Mrs. Jennifer Nivens in a second here, because she embodies what It Works is. You know, our seventh way that we get paid is the leadership incentives and bonuses. You know, what that simply means is these are in addition to and or on top of the earnings that you can have and achieve within It Works. You know, we've got the Pentecost Ranch, we've got the Pentecost Island, we've got the a private plane and helicopter and office. And all of these things, as you can see, not only are my wife and I there, but many of our friends and the leaders on our team are all there as well. Why is that? Well, our philosophy of leadership is always about centering in the circumference of what It Works embodies. And that culture is friendship, fun, and freedom. You know, I want to bring on Mrs. Jennifer Nivens for a second here, because this young lady has a phenomenal story. She is an example of someone that got started with It Works and did extremely well, got to six figures, got to a six-figure income as a triple diamond in It Works, and decided to stepped away for almost a year, and then came back to It Works, came back, fell in love with the culture, with the system, and with the mission of what It Works is. And she reached out to me and we talked, and she says, man, I'm coming back like I never left. And what she's been able to do and what she's been able to accomplish in just the short period of time that she's been back has been probably more than what she did the first time that she was with the company. And so many people have been blessed as a result of her decision to say yes. She is not only a triple diamond in our company, she is one of the fastest growing teams in our particular organization. And most importantly, she is qualified not only for the diamond bonus, the double diamond bonus, the triple diamond bonus, but she's got several people on her team that have done the same thing. So Mrs. Nibbins, thank you so much for budgeting time to be on. I know we're running a little bit behind schedule, but why don't you take a couple of moments and kind of give us the highlights and the behind the scenes of what's taken place since you've been back with the company.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on. My apologies for my tardiness, but that's the wonderful thing about time freedom that this business has allowed for me. And so I found this opportunity back in 2015 on Instagram, scrolling on it and seeing people talk about, the body wraps. And at the time I was 6 months pregnant with our first child. And I knew I wanted something that would help for after I had the baby, but also something that could be supplemental income. I have a background in pediatric cancer research and working this business on social media. Of course, when I was working, I was also doing different small events, but I was able to reach a six-figure income and leave my job and come home full time to have, again, that time freedom, be more present and available for my one child. Now we have two, my children, my husband, and this company. There's nothing like the culture, the product line, the affordability, all of the tips and tools and resources and training that's there. You can come with no background, no experience, and still be very successful. And so that was one thing that I loved, and what really brought me back to it was because of the culture of it and how they really and truly train you up. And anybody can do this. And I liked how it was flexible with being able to work online. Being that now that I'm home, I like that I can build a team, build a business, still maintain full-time income right from my phone. And so it was a no-brainer. And so I came back in the business and reached the six-figure level again. And I love the fact that my team is winning as well. It's not just me. It's not just one person. I like the family-oriented, the community, the culture that this company brings. And the fact that I see other people winning, other people earning bonuses, it just makes my heart smile, because that's what I really truly believe our purpose is. It's helping others walk in their destiny and helping other people win. And so I have been able, so I'm a wife and a mom of two. I'm a special needs mom, and the income has allowed, my husband to build up his business. And now he is a full-time entrepreneur and has grown his own six-figure business, because again, the freedom of time and to be able to fund other passions. And so although you may not want to be, the network marketer or the rap person or the coffee person, you can allow this to be the vehicle to fund whatever your passions and your heart's desire are. Right now, I am home. I serve my pastor of my church. And so, she had different things going on. And so now I'm also able to, while the kids are in school, I'm also able to serve, my other leaders and mentors, and have the flexibility to be able to help other people. I wouldn't be able to do that if I worked, the 9 to 5. And so here now, while I look like I'm in the office, I'm normally at home. It's because I'm at my church. So, but I just love the freedom that it gives, so many wins and so many testimonials from the products. I am a fan of the product. I can never just, market something that I wasn't a believer of and that didn't work or, was fake. And so having a background in biology and chemistry, I wanted to make sure that I could stand by the products, and they are what they said they were and did what they said they would do. And so, again, I say, use this as a vehicle, whether it is, you want to build yourself up as a person, grow your mindset, be able to have extra funds so you're not robbing Peter to pay Paul, having whatever freedom and whatever, that vision or that purpose that God has given you. I'd say you can take this, partner with an amazing team, and amazing leaders that are here, and let us help you, push you to that next level. Why settle? Especially now with whatever is going on, like there's always a need to have an extra stream of income. And so you're already on social media, you're already out and about meeting people, you're already drinking coffee and tea, wanting to live a healthier lifestyle, then why not monetize on that and be able to share and help other people? And so it's just a no-brainer as to why I said yes, and I'm passionate about sharing it with others and helping them have a lifestyle change as well. And so thank you again for having me, and I'll pass it back over to you, Mr. Wilkins.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being on. And You know what? Again, just another extremely important example of what is not only possible, but probable inside of this company. You know, in closing, I want to say this to each and every one of you. There are only two ways to get started here. You can subscribe and save by becoming a loyal customer. It's free to set up this account. You save 40% off retail on all of the product purchases. You have access to monthly special offers. You obviously can be the first to try some of our new products. You can earn 10% back in perk points for every product purchase as well. And then the other option is to share it and get paid by becoming an independent distributor within It Works. It's only 82 pounds to get started over in the European markets, $99 US to get started here in the States. You receive wholesale pricing on all of the products. You get samples of our products, both physical and or digital samples of the products to send to people as well. And you're in business for yourself, but certainly not by yourself. You know, we talked about income today, so I have to show you our income disclosure statement. You know, this is basically an inside viewing of what people's tax returns look like at these various levels in our company. You heard from Dr. Shayoun. Dr. Shayoun, she's well, let's start with Pam Ferguson. She's an emerald in our business. At the emerald level, you can see what the earnings are on a average basis and on a high income basis. You know, average earnings over in the European markets are 843 pounds a month, 27,000 pounds a month at the highest level paid emeralds. Then at the diamond position, that's where Dr. Shayoun is. Not only is she a diamond, but she's also promoted a diamond. Average income at that level is 1,583 pounds a month. The highest paid diamonds, over 16,000 pounds a month. You heard from Mr. Wayman Patterson. You know, Wayman Patterson is a double diamond. The average earnings there are 3,662 pounds a month. The highest paid double diamond, $16,518 per month. Then, of course, you heard from Mrs. Jennifer Niven. She's a triple diamond. Average earnings at the triple diamond position, 7,378 pounds. The highest paid triples, 41,199 pounds a month. And so what I want to encourage each and every one of you to understand and to do is that I want you to get back with whomever it was that invited you onto this session. And let's get any and all of your questions answered as it relates to what it is that you saw and what you heard, but most importantly, what you felt. This is a very simple decision. It doesn't require a lot of time. It doesn't require a lot of research. It doesn't require all of those things. It either made sense to you or it didn't. It either sounded great or it did not. And most importantly, it either felt right or it didn't. If it feels right, I want you to function in that feeling. Get started not now, but get started right now, either as a loyal customer or as a business partner. And thank you so much for your time and your attention. God bless you. God bless your families, and God most certainly bless your dreams. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. We'll be having a conversation afterwards.